Hello, hello. This is Dr. Keith Henry with another interesting article from the Weekend Wellness or from the Weekend Natural Health Review. This is our quick wellness news nugget, and it is an article today. Our article is entitled Science Says There's No Such Thing as a Sugar Rush. It's actually a sugar crash. Now, I'm Dr. Keith Henry. As a natural practitioner, I like to do a lot of research and articles and bring them to you and give you my commentary on them from a natural practitioner perspective. So we call it the Week in Natural News Review. We look at articles throughout that day or the week and just kind of talk about them briefly. It's a quick wellness news nugget, typically not more than a few minutes. Try and keep them down to below 5 minutes when possible. Not typically never 10 minutes unless it's just a lengthy article and I have some important commentary. But typically it's only a few minutes. So basically, this one is again the title of this one is Science Says There's No Such Thing as a Sugar Rush. It's actually a sugar crash. It's taken from naturalnews.com. September the 1st is the date, and the article starts out by pointing out how some people mistakenly believe that consuming sugary snacks and beverages can actually give them a sugar rush or increase energy and alertness. However, they cite a study published in the journal Neuroscience and Biobehavior Review, and it warns that sugar actually worsens your mood and makes you feel more tired, as opposed to giving you a sugar rush or a benefit. The study was conducted by researchers from Humboldt University of Berlin, Lancaster University, and the University of Warwick in the UK. It said that the researchers investigated the myth of the sugar rush and whether sugar consumption has a positive effect on mood. The article says that they found that sugar doesn't improve a person's mood. In fact, they say that it can actually make individuals less alert and more tired after consuming it. In the study, the doctors used data from 31 published studies showing at least 1,300 adult participants. The researchers studied the effect of sugar on various aspects of mood, such as alertness, anger, depression, and fatigue. They also analyzed how factors like the quantity and type of sugar consumed might actually affect your mood. They also studied things like if engaging in demanding mental and physical activities changes the effect of sugar consumption. At the end of all this, the researchers concluded that regardless of how much sugar is consumed or whether or not the participants who engaged in the demanding activities afterwards, sugar consumption had almost no positive effect on their mood. The volunteers who consumed sugar felt more tired and they felt less alert than those who didn't consume the sugar. So this basically, they came to the conclusion that this idea of taking a large amount of sugar for a sugar rush and making you more alert, sharper, was actually a myth and had no foundation in scientific fact. The researchers, the article goes on to say, hope that their study can be used to dispel the myth of the sugar rush. They also hope that it can encourage people to minimize their sugar consumption for the sake of their well-being. One of the doctors of the study, who led the study, went on to point out how he says that the notion that sugar consumption can improve mood has been widely influential in popular culture. He said that this has resulted in individuals around the world consuming sugary beverages rather, to become more alert or prevent fatigue. Unfortunately, the study shows that these claims are unsubstantiated and that sugar will actually make people feel worse. Also, the article points out how that the sugar intake increases the likelihood of obesity, metabolic syndrome, etc. And then it gives a few tips on how to cut back on tips on cutting down on sugar. Now, just to say, I don't agree with everything I don't necessarily agree with every detail in an article that I cover. Just because an article may have some good information, oftentimes the articles have some things that I wouldn't necessarily promote or recommend. For instance, it says avoid sugary breakfast foods like jams, pancakes, and waffles. Instead, eat healthy alternatives like avocado toast, boiled eggs, and oatmeal with fruit. Now, I wouldn't recommend the boiled eggs, but the avocado toast and the oatmeal with fruit most definitely. It also points out to limit your intake of sugary drinks like soda and fruit juices. for sugar, low sugar beverages such as fruit infused water, fruit or herbal teas, and black or flat white coffee. I don't recommend drinking coffee unless some type of a herbal coffee that's not based on that does not have caffeine, etc. Overall, the general idea that they give here is not bad. So again, I hope you enjoyed this quick wellness nugget. And remember, sugar is not getting you, you're not getting a sugar rush. Science shows you're actually getting a sugar crash, which is going to make you feel worse than you did beforehand. Until next time, thank you for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm Dr. Keith Henry. Have a good day.